Good afternoon, children. Very good afternoon, dear. How about your studies going on? Yes. If it is going well, give a thumbs up in the chat box. Madhumita. Hello, beta. Hi, ma'am. Hi, beta. How are you, dear? How about your studies going on? That's really nice of you guys. पढ़ाई अच्छी चलनी चाहिए, isn't it? Yes. चाहे कोविड चले ना चले, पढ़ाई अच्छी चलनी चाहिए. Because in fact, this is actually a one more kind of exam we are going through, isn't it? We have to perform the very best in this particular exam where so many hurdles are there. Yes, that's very nice of you, Madhumita. So because there are so many hurdles going on, isn't it? But there should not be any hurdle come to the way of studies, isn't it? That's really nice of you guys. That's really, really very, very nice, beta. Okay. And yes, guys, if you have not shared to all your friends, सबको बुला लो, फटाफट बुला लो. We are going to start the class soon. Okay. Yes. Come on, faster. Don't delay any longer. And those who are just new to the channel, please, please, please don't forget to subscribe it. Yes, guys. That's really nice of you guys. Okay. Yes. I hope all of you have shared it. फटाफट से share कर लो. We are soon going to start the class. Okay. Welcome to the class, Pankudi. Arna, welcome to the class, beta. That's really nice of you. Okay. So once again, a very warm welcome to your very own channel, Let's Crack NEET UG English. Myself, Sharada Alok, I have been teaching chemistry at Resonance, okay, at Resonance, which is indeed one of the renowned coaching institute of India. I taught there from past 10 years, guys. Now, by this time, you must be having a question how to take this plus subscription, how to take this, how to start attending the classes being running at Unacademy platform. First of all, let me tell you guys, first of all, just go to Play Store. Yeah, just go to Play Store and download the Unacademy learning app. I'm repeating, just download Unacademy learning app, guys. See, you'll be finding an Academy Educator app. That is not for you. That is for all of us. Okay, that is only for the educator guys. So what do you have to do? You have to download an Academy Learning app, and then just click on to NEET UG, not PG. Remember, not PG. Yes, you will be doing that after you get into top medical colleges of our country. Okay, yes. So guys, what you have to do is after going that there, you have to just look for the option for subscription. But before I take you there, let me tell you what are the benefits of taking this plus subscription. I'm repeating, let me tell you what are the benefits of taking this plus subscription. Very good afternoon, Arpita. Very good afternoon, Mosmi. Welcome to the class, beta. Now, the very first, interesting feature of this plus subscription is, guys, which you cannot, ignore at all. That is the most important feature. And yes, that is what here you get daily live classes. I'm repeating, here you get daily live classes, guys, which is being taught to you by the top educators across the nation, guys. And apart from that, you are going to like ask all your questions on the live platform only. And yes, 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 all those doubts, all your questions are answered there itself by the top educators, isn't it? And that is going to give you a feel as if you are sitting in a proper offline class as you are all habitual of, isn't it? A wonderful thing about it, yes. Apart from that, guys, here you will be getting polls. What is that? Suppose you are being taught a particular topic, your educator is going to ask you questions related to the what he has taught in that particular class. And yes, after that you will be having an option like the same way as do those MCQs and all. Honey, welcome to the class, beta. I'm so happy that you are happy for the class. That is important, isn't it? So, welcome to the class once again, dear. So, guys, all your eyes on the screen. What we were doing, yes, I was explaining you about polls. So, what are the importance of participating in the polls? So, yes, here you'll be having all the questions in the form of MCQ. So, whether you are supposed to answer either like an ABCD option kind of or true false questions will be there. And yes, the question can framing can be done in any other way as per the educator's wish. So, what you have to do, you are supposed to answer there itself. Thank you, beta. Welcome, 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 welcome to the class, and welcome for this compliment as well. So just look at the screen now, guys. Suppose if you answer it correctly, what happens? That is going to give you a lot of confidence. And yes, on the very next moment of that, you'll be having your ranking in the form of leaderboard. I'm repeating, you'll be having your rank in the form of leaderboard, guys. Welcome to the class, dear Alok. How are you? Yes, how about your studies, dear? I hope you're doing extremely well. That's really, really nice of you, Beta. Okay, welcome to the class, Meeta. Abhijit, welcome to the class. Neil, welcome to the class, dear. So, how are you all guys doing? Come on, tell me in the chat box. That's very nice. Great. How about the studies going on? That's really great of you all guys. So, is that clear, guys? The leaderboard is going to give you rank on the screen itself, there itself, just after the poll. And of course, that is nothing but it is very, very important at the same time to add to your confidence quotient, which is equally and importantly required to crack any kind of exam, not only NEET, trust me. Apart from that, guys, you'll be getting here live test. Live tests. See, if you appear in all these live tests on a regular basis, they are not only going to prepare you for the particular topic, at the same time, yes guys, they will be telling you, yes, they will be telling you and giving you a proper analysis. Yes, you need to work hard on this particular topic. This topic is going well. Okay, just look for this topic, or just give you need to have or put this particular type of approach for this topic. All these things are going to come to your mind just after the performance, just after appearing in those tests. That's very nice of you, honey. You are doing fabulous. That's really great of you, dear. Now, apart from that, guys, here you'll be having quizzes. Let me tell you the very important feature of this quizzes is, you are supposed, like, if you on the basis of your performance, if you do extremely well in that, you're supposed to going to get referral point. I'm repeating, you will be getting referral point, and out of which you can buy any of the courses running at, yes, an academy platform, guys. Isn't it extremely fabulous? Well done, Alok is doing extremely well. That's really nice of you guys. And yes, apart from that, that perk of getting referral point and the choice of buying any of the courses running at an academy platform, these are going to evaluate your preparation, isn't it? They'll be evaluate your preparation. Trust me, definitely going to enhance your academic performance gradually as well. Suppose today, if you are getting, say, आज rank और बढ़ा देते हैं, say 40. Okay, what will happen gradually, like on the basis, of course, on the basis of your level of hard work you are putting into it. So gradually what is going to happen, your rank is going to improve. So after few after few regular tests, we'll be finding that you are getting somewhere 2015 as per your, yes, performance. I'm repeating, as per your performance and the level of hard work you are putting in. So after that, you will be finding that in all these quizzes you are going to have a gradual improvement in all the tests you are going. Isn't it? Isn't that very, very wonderful feature of it about? Yes, it is. Now, apart from that, here you'll be getting a proper structured course, which are well designed, precisely designed by the top educators, guys. Nothing irrelevant will be taught to you. If you are suppose preparing for NEET, so nothing irrelevant will be taught to you. I mean, there are many things which are important at the ground of advanced, or there are some topics which are important for main. There are many more topics which are to be given more weight, more concentration as long as NEET is concerned. So all these things, keeping all these things in the mind, your educators are going to give you, are going to teach you, isn't it? So before that, they have planned the course that way. That is actually we mean by structured courses. So again, needless to say that just by taking one subscription, you are liable to get not only the daily live classes, or the daily live doubt clearance class, or being the part of this poll or the live test or quizzes. Yes, at the same time you'll be getting structured courses as well. So guys, one is there's something very very new recently been launched by Unacademy platform, that is iconic subscription. Let me tell you the interesting feature of it. Apart from what you have been getting undertaking plus subscription, here you get additional things. Additional feature of this are, first of all, is personal coach. I'm repeating here, you'll be getting personal coach, guys. So these coach will guide you one to one, on a one to one basis. You know what is the importance of that on one to one basis? Because all we guys neither brought up nor, yes, neither born nor brought up same, isn't it? And we do have our, our present in different amenities. So that is the reason, that is the actual importance of these one to one, yes, one to one guidance, guys, which cannot, you can never ignore this one to one guidance. Welcome to the class, beta babudi, welcome to the class. So, all your eyes on the screen, guys. Yes, these top educators will be giving you proper preparation strategy as well, isn't it? They are basically have already been top exam expert, and out of that only they are going to give you a proper strategy, because they have mentored plenty of students so far, and they have gone through the temperament, different temperament, different type of student, different they just always require a different teaching methodology, a different counseling methodology they have been done so far. So of course whatever you are going to get is going to be very very precise kind of one-to-one guidance, trust me. Apart from that, can you see this test analysis? Yes, this is additional feature, because not only what you are supposed to get under plus subscription, here this is something additional to that. But before that, let me say, ma'am, plus, yes, very soon going to start, because whatever I'm going to tell you is very very important for all those who have not taken the subscription so far. Okay guys, just give me a few minutes to cover all this. Abhijit Bida, welcome to the class. How about your studies going on? Kaise hain? This, okay, nice of you. Come on, guys. Coming back to this test analysis, needless to say that here you are going to get an in-depth test analysis. Yes, guys, and after that, that is going to be followed by a proper personalized feedback. I'm repeating, you'll be getting a proper personalized feedback on the basis of how you have performed in the particular test and how gradually you have been performing. Whether you are just your performances, the graph is like this, a 40-degree angle kind of graph. Yes, it is, whether it is directly proportional, increasing with respect to the time, or it is just constant with respect to the time, or just it is, going this way. So all these things will be shared to you, beta. Minakshi Meena, I'm there. Hi, beta. I know you are there. Very, very high. Welcome to the class. So, kaisi hai Minakshi aap? All well? All good? Nice. So, guys, apart from that, your personal coaches will give you a proper time management strategy as well. Yes, let me see who all are there. That's really nice of you, beta. Club group, right? Okay. Welcome to the class, beta. And yes, apart from that, here you'll be shared a proper exam approach, thinking that all you are not born or brought up same. All you are not like all your priorities are not same. So that way you will be shared with a proper exam approach. Apart from that, here you'll be getting a proper study planner, which is well, designed as per looking everyone's needs, as per thinking that all students are not same. So it is going to be very very customized study plan, okay guys? So as per your need, whether you are looking for preparing as a crash student, or whether you are have just started your preparation, or you have been doing extremely well because of some reason you could not do this, or you are doing extremely well in particular topic, but at the same time you're not that equally good in other topic. All these things are coming under this customized study plan. So you will be having, apart from that, bi-weekly reviews as well. That is surely going to enhance your improve academic performance. And yes, it will be highlighting your progress as well with respect to time, which is very very important, guys, isn't it? So again, just don't delay any longer, just take one subscription and you'll be accessible to all these features being shown on the screen. Welcome, beta. So guys, there must be, by this time there must be a dilemma, like whether to go for plus subscription or to iconic one, which is better. Let me make it very clear now. See guys, whatever you are supposed to get under plus subscription, the same thing you'll be getting under iconic one. But of course, these are the additional feature to that. No doubt, Personal coaches, you already know what are the importance of these personal coaches, guys. What is the importance of the study planner, expert guidelines, which how important these expert guidelines to all you guys, you must be knowing it. And yes, an in-depth analysis is extremely required in order to have a wonderful performance out of the very you. Why did I say that? Suppose today you are giving your X level of performance, the very after these all in-depth analysis and all, it will happen that you'll be giving 5x times of the performance, or 7x times in a positive way. Okay, yeah. So that is the importance of these test analysis. Now guys, let me take you to this subscription option, how to go for that. Welcome beta, welcome to the class. How are you guys? How are you doing? That's really nice of you. Okay, that's all of them are great. And just waiting for the class to start. Very soon we are going to start the class, don't worry. So guys, here you can see that if you want to take iconic subscription, you have the option either for going 1 year subscription, in which you're supposed to pay 45,000, which cost you around 3,750 rupees per month only. And if you just want to go for 2 year subscription as per your need, being a student of class 11, you have to pay 61,000, which cost you around 2,542 rupees only. Extremely affordable, guys, extremely affordable. That's what I have been telling so far. So don't delay any longer and just grab the opportunity, isn't it, to be the part of the best education being present at online platform at this present scenario. Okay, and yes, needless to say that this is the referral code of mine. Whenever you will be going to get subscription, you'll be asked for referral code. Don't forget to just give this referral code of mine, which is very easy to remember. Simply SA10. I'm repeating, it is very easy to remember. SA10, guys. Yes, 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 you'll be getting lot many extra extra favor from my sides related to your studies if you take the subscription referring my referral code, which is very easy to remember, SA10, guys. And yes, this after applying this, you'll be getting this discounts. Okay, guys, I'm repeating, you'll be getting these discounts. But yes, you must be having the thing in your mind that every educator says the same thing, and all percentages fixed for all of them. Yes, I don't deny to that, but here if you apply this referral code of mine, you will be getting some extra benefit, like I'll be handling all your queries personally, but those queries should be related to studies. Now, guys, if you don't want to go for iconic subscription, here's still the option for going for plus subscription. Don't worry. And here, right from 1 month to 2 year subscription are right away on your screen. So I would tell you that there's no point in going for 1 year, 3 year subscription right now, because you are having 9 to 10 months left for your examination. It will vary because you never know. This time also COVID was there. You never know, isn't it? Future is not predictable. Yes, you can prepare yourself for future, but you cannot exactly predict the future. But yes, yes, you should not be scared of it as well. You should always be ready wholeheartedly with all presumptions, isn't it? Yeah, guys. So if you want to go for crash course, that we will be thinking in the month of, yes, in the month of March, April, January, then you should think for these going for these crash course. Okay, guys. But if you are like studying class 12 student or as a drop student, you must go for this 1 year subscription just by paying 27,000, which cost you only 2,250 rupees. Trust me, it cost you only 2,250 rupees. And yes, per month. Yeah, yeah, it is very economical. Only 2,250 rupees per month. And yes, I would recommend you, if you are a student of class 11, you should go for 2 year subscription by paying 32,400, which costs you only and only 1,350 rupees per month. Yes, it is extremely affordable, guys. Okay. And yes, 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 refer it to all your friends, all your near and dear one, so that they also can be the part of it, guys. And yes, don't forget to apply this referral code of mine, which is very, very simple to remember, isn't it? SA10. It is very, very simple to remember, guys. Okay, I'll be taking a personal care of you. I'll be handling your queries. I'll be helping you all through your practicals of chemistry. Don't worry if you are a student of board, even if you are a student of 11th, because this time practical classes might not happen. But yes, you may be having objective questions based on that, because board is students. There must be CBSE will be coming bringing with, if like regular class won't be there, there must be like CBSE must be thinking for that, isn't it? But of course, if laboratory practical may not be happen, but you'll be having MCQ based on those practicals. I'll be helping you there. That is actually the extra perk you're going to have after applying this referral code of mine, which is very very simple to remember. Simply SA10, guys. Now it's time to start, for which we all are sitting here, guys. Yes, I'm going to start the very first chapter. I mean, very first lecture under metallurgy. I'm repeating, I'm going to start the very first lecture under metallurgy. Many of you students find it either boring और find it either like useless कि बस ओर्स के नाम याद कर लेंगे काम हो गया या फिर तुक्का मार देंगे वो क्लास 10 में तो पढ़ा ही था like all those froth flotation and all. Trust me, if you are preparing for NEET, don't take it that lightly, because questions have been asked much beyond what you have expected, what you are thinking. Okay guys, so come on guys, today is the first lecture under that. Okay, the chapter name is General Principles and Process of Isolation of Element. Isolation matlab अकेले अकेला करना, element को निकालना. Okay, so all those principles which are related to that and all the process we are going to discuss under this chapter. But basically, yes, basically it is famous under the name, all these are famous under the name metallurgy. I'm repeating, this is actually a terminology used where a particular ore, yes, a particular ore, right from the earth crust to its elemental form, yes, to its elemental form is described in a, yes, all the process and principle are described in a very economical way, very convenient way. And yes, at the same time, time limit should be, time should not be much. So all these things are taken equally care when you talk about metallurgy. So can you see on the screen here? First of all, we'll be studying about concentration of the ore, extraction of the metal, purification of the metal, but which method we all will be follow, that we are going to see here, one to one basis. Welcome beta, welcome to the class. Minakshi, Meena, hello everyone. Hello beta. My this Telegram ID is Sharada Alok, and description for the same, and I mean link and everything is given in the description box. You can go over there, beta. Welcome to the class, and thank you so much for the compliment, dear. So guys, come on, let's go ahead. So can you see on the screen the very first thing will be coming to you here? You'll be hearing the terminology ores and minerals. I'm repeating. These are the terminology you might have been hearing right since from class 10, isn't it? Okay, Minakshi, welcome to the class. Come on, all your eyes on the screen, and you are definitely going to take, most out of it. Don't worry, trust me. So, guys, ores and minerals. So, minerals and ores, what is the difference between them? I'm repeating, what is the this is one of the very, very important topic, whether you talk about your board exam, guys, or you talk about your NEET. So, all your eyes on the screen, guys. Take your pen and copy with you, okay? This is actually Let's Crack NEET Eugene English channel beta. So here that is the reason I'm supposed to talk in English. Okay, yes, but very like you can just take the plus subscription and you can watch me there under plus classes. There I teach in Hindi also. There are, and very soon I'm going to bring my this all videos in pure Hindi as well. Don't worry. Yeah, look at the screen, honey. Honey is the student here. Don't worry. Yeah, welcome, dear. Welcome to the class. So, mineral and ore are there on the screen. Let us explore them. First of all, dear, see, can you see reactivity and occurrence of element in nature? Before we explore all those, we should know, is there any relativity? relation between reactivity and occurrence of element, or how do they occur in nature. This is very, very important. Before we go ahead towards any metallurgical step, first of all, we should know the importance of reactivity and how it is related to the occurrence of elements in nature. Honey is asking for PDF. Yes, but it is there in the Telegram. Don't worry. Yeah, yeah, sure. You'll be getting PDF. Okay, let's crack नीट यूजी इन इंग्लिश पे ही आपको सारे PDF मिलेंगे केमिस्ट्री से रिलेटेड बेटा. Okay, is that means you people have not seen the PDF which I have shared so far? Okay, बेटा सारा कुछ शेयर किया हुआ है. ओके, या प्लस चैनल ज्वाइन करो फटाफट, वहां पे भी मिलेगा. ओके, ठीक है, थैंक यू बेटा. Now look at the screen. Reactivity and occurrence, सारा पूरा proper notes मिलेगा which you can equally use for, that was going to be like beneficial for your board exam as well as for NEET. पूरा मैंने दिया हुआ है periodic table, like we have been covered periodic table and hello alkane hello in the notes is very well given there. And yes, today you'll be getting the PDF of metallurgy as well. Okay, thank you for the Pihu. Thank you beta. Yes, have you taken all the lectures? Pihu, I'm talking to you beta. ओके, दैट्स वेरी नाइस ऑफ यू. आप सारे लेक्चर्स ले लो, वहां पे PDF फॉर्म में दिया हुआ है. और अभी आप पढ़ाई कर रहे हो तो जस्ट हैव योर आईज ऑन द स्क्रीन. ओके, reactivity. So first of all, beta, just look at the screen. Suppose this is the reactivity, a general, just a rough sketch of reactivity series, where most reactive, I'm repeating, most reactive element are placed top here, and the least reactive one are placed here. Least reactive one. And let us take, consider that the mid one like will be having, so here, moderate reactive. This is just a rough sketch, guys. Moderate reactive element. Okay, moderate reactive element, moderately reactive element. Okay, so guys, remember, whether it is most reactive or moderately reactive, I am repeating, whether it is most reactive or moderately reactive element, you will be finding them that they are never occur in free state. This is very, very important, guys. यहीं से metallurgy start होती है. I tell you, if you really want to feel metallurgy, if you really want to, whenever you solve all those paragraph kind of question, or whenever you are supposed to crack any MCQ based on it, you have to start metallurgy, start understanding metallurgy right from here. So all your eyes on the screen. Okay, guys. Okay, come on the screen. So what happened if they are most reactive or moderately reactive element, guys? They are going to found in combined state. They're going to found in combined state, guys. You won't find them in free state. And how do, with what they do combine? They combine with all siliceous alluvial things around them, isn't it? And if it is least reactive, they will be mostly in free state. I'm repeating, they will be mostly in free state. Yes, if you talk about copper or this mercury or silver, they will be finding in, like, some, mostly they find in free state, but some of them like AgCl, horn silver and all, or HGS, they are found in combined form, isn't it? Now look at the screen, guys. So what do we call these free state of them? We call them as nuggets. We also call them as they stay in native state, guys. Let me tell you what is this nuggets. You must have all had choco nuggets, isn't it? You must have had choco nuggets. Choco nuggets is what, that dry fruits are well coated in a chocolate layer. I'm repeating, dry fruits are well coated in chocolates. Similarly, here, all these, least reactive metal, whether you talk about silver, gold, suppose this is silver or gold, something like that. So, these are the metal, and they are actually coated like this way, where these red one is actually the either the siliceous or alluvial impurities along with that, and they just come out from the earth crust this way only, and that is the reason we call them as nugget. And as they are in their free state, therefore we call them as to be in native state. Okay guys, now look at the screen, guys. Whether they found in combined state or whether they found in free state, where do they occur? Just tell me, where do they occur? They occur in earth crust mainly. And as they are present in earth crust, we need to mine them out. Mining matlab kya? Khod ke nikalna. I'm repeating, we just take them by mining. And therefore, first of all, on a general basis, all these forms, we call them simply as minerals, guys. What do we call them as? Minerals, because they are mined out from the earth crust. Okay, is that clear? So it is very, very clear whether they are most, whether if an element is most reactive or moderate reactive, you'll find them mostly in combined state. And if they are least reactive, you'll be finding them in free state, guys. Okay, now look at the screen. Ores and gang. Look at the screen. Ores and gang. See guys, ores. You can see like gold ore, iron ore, copper ore, actually silver ore. These ore have been known so far from, from long back of time. Don't worry. बहुत दिनों से हमें इनके बारे में पता है. But there are many more element as they have been discovered so far. So by the time to time, we have been come to know about those element. Okay, guys. So, what is an ore? Let us cover that. How it is different from mineral, first of all. See, guys, minerals actually are what? They are mined out from earth crust, and there are many minerals from which we can get a particular metal profitably. For example, if we talk about the aluminium minerals, we get, I'm just giving you an example, bauxite, guys. Okay, I'm giving you an example, bauxite. And other mineral of this is clay, guys. CLAY, clay. Okay, use karte hain aap log clay? That's very nice of you. Dev beta, welcome to the class. कोई बात नहीं बेटा, लेट हुआ तो क्या हुआ. Welcome Sejal, welcome to the class, dear. All you guys, I hereby welcome you all to the class. That's really nice to see you all. Okay, look at the class. So, guys, on the screen, all your eyes on the screen. So, bauxite and clay both are minerals of aluminium. Now, what happens? This is Al2O3.2H2, and lot of impurities, of course, has to be there. This is Al2O3 SiO2. Now, guys, when you talk about to take aluminium out of it, in order to extract aluminium out of it, here this is going to be very convenient. First of all, convenient. Second, economical, extremely economical. Suppose I'm giving an example, you spent 1000 rupees. You spent 1000 rupees in extra. I'm just giving an example. These expenditure are in lakhs, don't worry. So suppose you spend 1000 rupees, क्योंकि like थोड़ा कम एग्जाम्पल से ज्यादा समझ में आता है. Okay, welcome dear, welcome to the class. Now look at the screen. So what happened? Like you spent 1000 rupees. What will happen? After spending 1000 rupees, you may find that you are 4000 benefit. Okay, 4000 रुपए फायदा हुआ. That is the meaning here by economical. So that is the reason bauxite is always chosen. I'm repeating. That is the reason bauxite is chosen in order to extract aluminium. Whether If you talk about clay, you will be spending 1,000 rupees, and yes, you'll be getting, may happen on the basis like process to process, you may be getting 200, 400. That is, either it can be a loss, or if you will be getting, you won't get more than this, or 1,400, something like that. So this process, metallurgy, as I told you, always look for, I'm repeating, metallurgy always look for all those process, all those steps which are extremely economical, at the same time convenient, guys. So that is the reason that we will be calling this bauxite, I'm repeating, we'll be calling this bauxite as ore. So ores, I'm repeating, ores are all those minerals from which extraction is profitable, guys. It is profitable, at the same time convenient. Okay, guys, look at the screen now. So ores and minerals is clear to you all, guys. So can we say that all ores are minerals, but all minerals are not ores? Because you cannot use all the minerals in order to extract a particular metal profitably and conveniently. Okay, so is this clear? Ores and minerals, the concept, I hope, is very, very clear to you guys. Now, can you see gang here? There is a different terminology called as gang. By that time, guys, if you like the video, come on, like it. If you have not done so, please like it. If you have not shared the video, come on, share it, so that all your friends can be the part of that. And yes, any of you, if watching this channel for the first time, don't forget to subscribe it, and yes, press the bell icon as well, in order to have all further notification, guys. Thank you, beta. Thank you so much, you all guys sitting out there, looking all this, watching all this video, very, very, with full concentration. I'm so happy that you guys are so busy watching this video, that you are commenting this way. I'm really, really grateful to you all, guys. Thank you so much. Now let us see the difference between ores and gang. I'm repeating. Let us see the difference between ores and gang, guys. See, ores is clear. Now, ores, it's not like that कि आप बस earth crust में गए, थोड़ा सा खोदा, and just that ore is waiting for you. आओ मुझे यहाँ से निकालो. It's not like that. That ore is present with so many alluvial impurities, siliceous impurity. खूब सारा sand होगा, खूब सारा soily matter होगा. So we call them as what? And yes, so many, yeah, humus kind of thing. So many this decomposed material will be there, isn't it? So we call all of them as gang. What do we call them as? Gang. आप ऐसे याद रखो. Gunde. We don't want gundes. Do we want gundes? No. Yes, we don't want gunde at all. Right. So these are the gundes. There are, see, abhi bhi, like suppose there are many students who are studying, but कुछ ऐसे होंगे जिनका ध्यान पढ़ाई के अलावा बाकी चीजों में होगा. होंगे. हो सकता है वो कुछ और सब्जेक्ट पढ़ रहे हो, ऐसे भी होंगे, बट बहुत सारे ऐसे होंगे हु आर नॉट स्टडिंग बट डूइंग एनीथिंग यूजलेस थिंग एंड वेस्टिंग देयर टाइम. ओके, यस गाइस, सो ऑल योर आईज ऑन द स्क्रीन नाउ. तो आप बहुत सारे अच्छे बच्चे होंगे जो पढ़ रहे होंगे, दैट इज देयर ओर्स, और बहुत सारे ऐसे अनवांटेड मटेरियल व्हिच नोबडी वांट्स देम, दे आर व्हाट? गैंग, गुंडे काइंड ऑफ. सो आप ऐसे बोल लो कि गुंडे को कोई नहीं चाहता, तो दीज गैंग्स आर नॉट एट ऑल, yes, desirable to us. So gunde are, or gang are, actually the unwanted unwanted material. Basically, they can be either siliceous, or they can be either alluvial kind of impurities. So, guys, now you can say that a rock that contains enough metal or metal compound so that it can be mined profitably. बोल सकते हैं, because generally there are many, you find them in earth crust. Rocks are also the part of earth crust, guys, isn't it? So minerals, ores, and gangs are all clear. Done. Yes, if it is clear, I want thumbs up like this faster. पढ़ने वाले सारे बच्चे फटाफट give a thumbs up like this. That's really nice of you all guys. Now let us see type of ores. I'm repeating. Let us see type of ores, guys. See, on the basis of their occurrence, just now you had seen that there are least reactive metal which occur in free state in nature, guys, isn't it? So first of all, we call them as the first category, we call them as native ores. I'm repeating, we call them as native ores because they are mainly present in free state. For example, yes, silver ores, gold ores, and platinum ones. These are basically what? Native ores. They are found in free state, guys. They are found in free state. Okay, that is the reason. Native बोलते हैं ना, native जहाँ से origin, अपने origin में जो elemental form में है उसी form में they are present in the earth crust. Therefore we call them as native ores. Then there are some ores which are called as halide ores. It's very very simple, guys. Halide means what? They consist of halides of metal. Basically, they are what? Halides of metal. And remember, the main source of them is C. Main source is C. Okay. Halos means what? C generated. That is the reason this fluoride, chloride, bromide are called as what? Yes, halogens. Okay. Now the third one is what, guys? Third one is sulphurized ores. These are basically what, guys? These are basically sulfide of metals. Metal can be like, these are some iron, pyrite, zinc, sulfide, PBS, and all. They may be sulfurized ore, isn't it? They may be sulfurized or sulfide of metals, isn't it? Now many of them will be oxidized ore. Fourth category, and in fact the bigger one, it consists of many of the ore, guys. So oxidized ore, guys, I'm repeating, oxidized ore. They can be either carbonates, yes, or sulfates or phosphates, guys. They can be either carbonates, sulfates, or phosphates. Yes, or guys, they can be silicates as well. So can it is very very simple and easy to know that yes, oxidized ore mostly present. That if you talk about the percentage of all these ore, these are either oxide ore or the halide one, isn't it? So guys, and these are very few, very restricted elements like least reactive metal you'll be finding as native ores. Okay, as native ores, guys. Thank you, beta. Now look at the screen, guys. Flow chart of metallurgy. Now let's come to this for which we are there. But before that, I just want to make you memorize few. I'm repeating. I just want to make you memorize name of few ores. For example, aluminium का aluminium का सबसे common ore क्या है? Bauxite. बी से बॉक्साइड, बी से बहुत कॉमन, याद रहेगा बॉक्साइड और okay guys, it is major ore of aluminium. Remember, I'm repeating, it is major ore of aluminium. So if we talk about oxide ore, yes, again we have to see a bit more oxide ore. Under that, the first one for aluminium is this bauxite. Okay guys, then for iron, if you talk about, it is hematite. For zinc, it is zincite. Is it? Now, guys, coming to this carbonate ore, the second category under the oxidized ore is carbonate ores, guys. How to remember the carbonate ores? First of all, for calcium and magnesium, you must have heard calcium carbonate and magnesium carbonate. This is called as, guys, dolomite. I'm repeating, this is called as dolomite. D से dolo, D से दोनों. दोनों means क्या? You all guys know that just before calcium magnesium is there, or you can say magnesium के नीचे क्या है? Calcium. यानी दोनों present है किसमें? द से दोनों, द से dolomite. And what is the carbonate of them? Dolomite में carbonate of calcium and magnesium. You know the valency of second alkaline earth metal, that is +2. So it is very easy to make out the formula. So दोनों डोलोमाइट, द से दोनों, द से डोलोमाइट, दोनों कैल्शियम और मैग्नीशियम कार्बोनेट दोनों प्रेजेंट है किसमें? डोलोमाइट में. I hope you are not going to forget it. Apart from that, one more carbonate ore of copper is, you know guys, carbonate of ore of copper. What do we write as? CuCO3. I'm repeating, CuCO3 and CuOH whole twice. This is one of the carbonate ore of copper. I'm repeating, one of the carbonate ore of copper. Its name is azurite. Welcome to the class. Yes, beta. Look at the screen now. Azurite is 2CuCO3 dot CuOH whole twice. Azurite. And the very same pura milta julta ore is malachite. CuCO3 CuOH whole twice. This one is malachite. So both of them are carbonate ore of copper, guys. Carbonate ore of copper. Now, how to remember this? See, a base of copper is common in both of them, copper hydroxide, copper hydroxide. So you can say both of them are basically what? Basic copper hydroxide. Basic, that is copper hydroxide, and basic copper carbonate, you can call it as basic copper carbonate. बेसिक किसकी वजह से? कॉपर हाइड्रोक्साइड की वजह से. So this is basic copper carbonate, guys. Now the one which has more copper carbonate, you can see the ratio is 2 times. The one which has more copper carbonate, I am repeating, is what? Is, yes, 2CuCO3 and CuOH whole twice. It is azurite. I am repeating, this is azurite, guys. And the one which is basic copper carbonate, जिसमें सिर्फ एक ही है, दोनों equal proportion में है, is malachite. So आप ऐसे याद रखो, like A for what? A for अधिक, more, guys. So this is having more copper carbonate, more copper carbonate. More copper carbonate is having where? Azurite has got more copper carbonate. Is it clear? I'm repeating. Azurite is having more copper carbonate, guys. Welcome, dear. Welcome, Shashwata. Welcome to the class. More copper carbonate is one which is azurite. Okay, both of them are basic carbonate ore of copper. The first one is copper, you know, the first one is having 2 times of copper carbonate to that of copper hydroxide, and second one is having equal. So a से अधिक copper carbonate जिसमें है, that is what? Azurite. I am repeating, the one which is having or say अधिक copper carbonate is what, guys? Azurite. And the one which is having less one is malachite. Is this clear, guys? Thank you, beta. Thank you for the compliment. Now look at the screen. So azurite, malachite याद रहेगा. 10 से दोनों दोनों carbonate of calcium and magnesium is what? Dolomite. जो बहुत है, that is what? Bauxite. Okay. Is this clear, beta? Now coming to this, sulfate ore. You must have heard Epsom and gypsum. Epsom is what, guys? Yes, it is MgSO4 dot 7H2, whereas gypsum is what? CaSO4 dot 2H2. So whether it is Epsom or gypsum, both are what? Sulfate form. But you know, guys, magnesium के ठीक नीचे है calcium. और ये E फॉर इप्सम एंड देन E के बाद ही आता है, F के बाद ही, E के बाद मतलब G कब आता है? E के बाद ही आता है. So that way इप्सम will be for magnesium and gypsum will be for calcium. I hope this is clear. And bauxite is, yes, this for aluminium, B से bauxite, B से बहुत. Okay, guys. Now coming to, yes, guys, मजा आ रहा है आप लोगों को? आ रहा होगा, बिल्कुल आ रहा होगा. And if you will watch the screen with all your eyes on it, you'll be feeling कि आपको यहीं के यहीं सारा नाम याद हो जाएगा. ट्रस्ट मी, अगर आप ध्यान से पढ़ोगे सारा नाम यहीं के यहीं पे याद हो जाएगा। और नहीं तो बेटा ये जल्दी याद नहीं होता, ट्रस्ट मी। अगर खाली बुक को देखकर बुक पे देखोगे, कहीं भी एग्जाम्पल देखोगे बुक में, नोट्स में, खाली पढ़ के याद करने की कोशिश करोगे तो ट्रस्ट मी, दिस वोंट हेल्प यू। एंड if it is happening now at the time of examinations, you are surely going to get confused. Trust me, you'll be confused at the time of examination. But if you'll go through this trick, if you'll remember this trick, trust me, it is going to give you a clear cut idea at the time of exam कि हाँ अच्छे से समझ में आ रहा है। और yes, there won't be any confusion। फटाफट आपको जैसे क्वेश्चन पूछा, which of the following is sulfate ore, which of the following is gypsum, or which is dolomite, yes guys, what will happen, फटाफट से क्लियर, फटाफट से तुरंत याद आ जाएगा। And trust me, तुरंत 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 याद आ जाएगा। You will recall it without any confusion, guys. So thinking that you are definitely getting a lot of this lecture. Now next one is silicate ore, guys. Silicate ore कैसे, बड़ा डिफिकल्ट सा नाम है silicate ore का। Yes, feldspar, I'm repeating, this is feldspar। क्या है फॉर्मूला, K aluminium Si3O8, this is the formula guys, K aluminium Si3O8। I am repeating, this feldspar is actually basically this is silicates of potassium and aluminium। Commonly if you want to remember this, simply call it as silicates, क्योंकि silicate है किसका, of potassium and aluminium। Okay guys, now look at the screen। कैसे याद रखोगे इसको, feldspar है या कैसे याद रखोगे, का सीओ फील्ड पार, मतलब इतना बढ़िया कासियो बजाया कि पूरे फील्ड पर क्या हो गया, पूरा फील्ड खुले जगह पे सारी आवाज चली गई। तो कासियो फील्ड पार, दिस फील्ड पार विल मेक यू रिमाइंड फेल्ड्स्पार। एंड कासियो पोटेशियम aluminium and silicon, remember potassium aluminium and silicon guys, isn't it? और कैसे याद रखोगे, ऑक्सीजन 8 है, कैसे याद रखोगे ऑक्सीजन 8 है, जल्दी से बताओ, जस्ट काउंट द लेटर ऑफ फेल्ड्स्पार, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8। So oxygen is 8 guys, oxygen is 8। Now how to remember silicon R3 in this, how to remember silicon R3, count the atoms, I mean metals here, elements here apart from oxygen, potassium 1, aluminium 2 and silicon 3। So याद रहेगा silicate ore, one of the very difficultly remember ore is silicate ore guys। Okay, silicate ores, the example is feldspar, casio। होता है ना कैशियो, कैशियो एक इंस्ट्रूमेंट होता है, आप तो उसको याद रख लो, काशियो बजाया फील्ड पार आवाज गई, isn't it? So काशियो इज सी, पहले तो काशियो आपको ऐसे लिखना है, KASIO, काशियो, and then field par। Okay, field par will make you remember of feldspar। Now there are three, potassium, aluminium and silicon, so simply write it KALSI3। और feldspar में there are 8 alphabets of English, so write down 8। So this is how you will be able to confirm it at the time of exam, yes silicate ore का exact formula क्या है, because you may be given which of the following is exact representation of a silicate ore where this proportion may be disturbed। How to click on the correct one, the trick is there in front of you on the screen। Either you go through it again, I'm giving you few seconds, okay guys, or you can take a screenshot। Okay guys, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe। I know many of you are messaging me in the Telegram channel, they are really enjoying this। Okay, thank you so much बेटा, बहुत मजा आ रहा है, मुझे भी पता है मेरे बहुत सारे बच्चों को ये बहुत मजा आता है जिन्होंने भी अभी तक इसको पढ़ा है। Okay, so I will hope from you all guys to share it if you have not shared to all your friends। And yes, if you are still watching the video and enjoying it even a bit, आप अपना कीमती समय, आपके पास, आप कहते हो आप बहुत आपके पास फालतू टाइम नहीं है, और बहुत सारे कुछ बच्चे ऐसे बोलते हैं हमारे पास फालतू टाइम नहीं है ये वो, बेटा बिल्कुल आप अपना पूरा अच्छा वाला टाइम यहाँ पे यूटिलाइज करो ओके, अगर आपके पास पूरा टाइम है, आप इस वीडियो को वॉच कर रहे हो, यानी आपके पास टाइम है। ओके, सो फटाफट से टाइम यूटिलाइज करो, एंड ट्रस्ट मी, अगर आप इसे अच्छे से देख रहे हो तो ये वाला टाइम आपको दोबारा और कहीं पे लगाने की जरूरत ही नहीं है। मतलब यू नीड नॉट टू गिव टाइम टू दिस पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक अगेन, यहीं पे अच्छे से रिविजन हो जाएगा। बट यस, द ओनली कंडीशन इज योर आईज शुड बी देयर ऑन द स्क्रीन गाइज। सो लेट मी टेक यू टू द फ्लो चार्ट। ये वाला हमको फिर से क्लीन करना है, एंड अगेन बाय द टाइम आई एम क्लीनिंग इट, you just can have a relook on this again, so that you will able to memorize it forever. आपको पता है what is the difference between permanent memory and temporary? टेम्पररी मेमोरी में हम क्या करते हैं पता है, पढ़ते रहते हैं और इधर उधर ध्यान देते रहते हैं। और परमानेंट मेमोरी में क्या करते हैं पता है, कोई चीज परमानेंटली कैसे मेमोराइज हो जाती है, व्हेन होल हार्टेडली यू लुक फॉर दैट। आई एम रिपीटिंग, व्हेन होल हार्टेडली you look for that guys. So I'll be giving you every day, there are so many ores guys, every day I'll be giving you so many tricks to learn these examples of ore, because this is very important। हम पूरी मेटलर्जी तो पढ़ लेते हैं, but at the time of these ores we just keep our hands up। ओके, और वी गेट कंफ्यूज, और वी मेक इट, कुछ याद होता है तो तुक्का मार देते हैं, एंड मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम इट हैपेंस दैट वी मे मेक अ negative attempt to that particular thing। So don't worry, my all videos of metallurgy, every day you will be getting lot of trick to learn or recall these, the name and formula of these ores। So just for that, you have to stay tuned to the channel as well, and press the bell icon in order to have all further notification guys। Now, flow chart of metallurgy. See guys, I'll be giving you a very very easy way, easy approach to learn metallurgy। कि यहाँ पे अगर आपका पूरा ध्यान ऑन द स्क्रीन, पूरे ध्यान से आप पढ़ोगे, आप स्क्रीन पे देखोगे, तो आप कुछ ना करो, आपको याद रहेगा, ट्रस्ट मी। ओके, नाउ लेट अस स्टार्ट flow chart of metallurgy। पहला flow chart is based on the methodology, I'm repeating, methods we are using is, under that the first one includes guys pyrometallurgy। I'm repeating, pyrometallurgy। Pyro means what? Heat, yes, heat, that is thermal, it is related to thermal treatment to all the metal and ores guys। So this will be relating, like we always heat most of the ore, with reducing agent, or we melt the particular metal in order to refine it. All that will be collectively studied under pyrometallurgy. That is also called as thermal treatment. It will include all the ores, all the steps, all the methods where thermal treatment are being done. Then the second one is guys hydrometallurgy. I'm repeating. Second one is hydrometallurgy. Where what we'll be doing? Yes, we'll be doing so many use of aqueous solution. We'll be doing the process using aqueous solution, either of the ore or of any reagent like that. Now, that is the reason it is called as hydro. Hydro means what? Water. And the very third one is electrometallurgy, guys. I'm repeating, electrometallurgy. Where the right from the name, it is very, very clear that here electricity will be used. And if electricity will be used, electrodes will be used. Okay. I hope it is clear on the basis of, see, either you can do the process by using heat, or by taking aqueous solution, or by taking electricity. These are the major things. These are the major things, or you can say a process which we are going to discuss under metallurgy, guys. Now look at the screen. Flow chart of steps involved in metallurgy. This is very, very important, guys. I will tell you all metallurgy in one shot by drawing a flow chart. By drawing a flow chart. First of all, what do you do? First of all, guys, let us start right from the ore. See, you got to know that which all minerals are going to give you the particular metal profitably. That we have done. Now, first of all, we have to, mine the ores. I'm repeating, we have to mine the ores. And how these ores are mined out, by earth moving machineries. I'm repeating, by earth moving machineries, they are mined out. These ores are mined out from earth crust, guys. These earth moving machinery can be rock breaker, they can be many variant of JCB, or they can be many variant of drillers or something like that. Okay, once you got the ore, you'll be getting these ores in big lumps. Some of the lumps might be, of this size, or the size may vary even bigger than, like some of the lump might be having 1 meter diameter, some might be having 2 meter diameter, some might be having half meter of diameter, some might be having even small. So all different types of, lumps you'll be getting after mining of the ore. So what you have to do this, you need to crush them. I'm repeating, after mining they need to crush. So we go for crushing them, guys. And crushing is done, crushing of ore can be done by gyratory crusher. I'm repeating, crushing can be done by crushing, by gyratory crusher. You can do this either by gyratory crusher or jaw crusher, on the basis of its, manufacturing and all the model style and everything. They're either gyratory or jaw crusher. Jaw, like we chew food in our mouth, we keep some food inside, and then just we keep jaw, like the same way the jaw, you know mince the food. These jaw crusher actually crush the ores. Okay, guys, so after that you got the ore in the form of crushed ore. Okay, guys. Now you need to powder formation. Yes, powderization. And that is actually called as pulverization. In metallurgical terminology given to this powder formation is actually pulverization, guys. And this you do by milling. Milling, or simply, powder, that is mincing. So either we do this by, ball mill. I am repeating. Either it is done by ball mill, or yes, stamp mill, or stamp mill. In, stamp mill, it acts just like the pestle mortar. This is the pestle mortar I'm drawing here. Pestle mortar, how does it work? This is your, okay, pestle mortar, and whatever is to be crushed down here, you just, you know hammer this with this mortar, like this. The same way the stamp mill works. The stamp, like suppose these are the ores kept to be pulverized here, and yes, a stamp like heavy metal from top to bottom is, yes, dropped on it time to time. That actually results its powder formation, which we call this as pulverization. P for pulverization and P for, guys, yes, P for pulverization and P for powder formation. And that is done by ball mill or stamp mill. So by the time we got powdered form of a mixture which contains, yes, this contains ore as well as gangue, which is also called as matrix, guys. Now, these gangs are actually the what, guys? These gangs are the unwanted material, remember? These are the unwanted material. Okay. Therefore, what we'll be doing, we'll be going ahead for, yes, we will going ahead to remove this unwanted material. We want to remove the unwanted material, which may be what? They may be siliceous, alluvial, or humus kind of things. Okay, guys. Ambiga, hi beta, welcome to the class. So, कैसे हैं आप लोग? How you all guys are doing? Come on, guys, all your eyes on the screen. And yes, if you are liking the video, फटाफट से like का बटन दबा दो, फटाफट से. That's very nice of you guys. Okay, and if you have not shared it so far, come on, come on, come on, without any delay, share it to all your friends. Okay, and yes, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe it. At the same time, don't forget to press the bell icon in order to have all further, yes, all further notification, guys. Okay, now let us go ahead. So here you just want to remove this unwanted material. So that process in which we remove unwanted material is called as concentration of ore, guys. Is called as concentration of ore. I'm repeating all this, then we'll be going ahead. First of all, these ores are present where? They are present in earth crust, guys. By using earth moving machinery, I'm repeating, by using earth moving machineries, we just mine this ore out. And as these are in very, very small size, so we need to crush them. VK Music, hello beta, welcome to the class. Thank you beta, thank you so much. How you guys are doing? That's really nice of you beta. Now look at the screen. So by we'll be crushing them either by gyratory crusher or jaw crusher. And then after the crushed ore is to be powdered, and that process is called as pulverization, guys, which you can do either by ball mill or stamp mill. And after this we are having powdered form of the mixture which constitutes of ore and gang. Okay, and this unwanted material, after this we need to remove it, and that process is called as concentration of ore. Now let us see, we got how to go for this concentration of ore, guys. First of all, you got the ore. Now we'll be going ahead for concentration of ore. So guys, this step is also called as benefaction, or yes, benefaction of ore as well, or enrichment of ore also, because we just want to enrich the ore, we want to remove the impurities, therefore it is called as enrichment of ore, benefaction of ore, or concentration of ore. Okay guys, now we can use, guys, on the basis of difference in, on the basis of difference in chemical properties of ore and gang. Remember, on the basis of chemical properties or physical properties of ore and gang, guys, we can either go for what? Yes, we can either go for chemical method of separation or concentration of ore, or we can go for physical method. Okay guys, if you go for chemical method, guys, look at the screen, we call this as leaching. If you use any chemical method, like either you react, make it react with any particular solvent in a chemical way, or you just go for some kind of displacement reaction or anything like, so we call this as leaching. And if you use any of the physical property, like whether you talk about difference in density, or you talk about difference in solubility, or you talk about difference in physical properties like magnetic properties, or difference in melting point kind of, so we call this as physical method of separation. And on the basis of ores and their properties, they are further, yes, they are further called as, the first one is gravity separation, guys. No doubt we are going to study them in detail, don't worry. So gravity is related to what? Yes, density. It is related to density, guys. If there is a difference between the density of ore and, yes, gang, we'll be going ahead with gravity separation, guys. I'll be explaining you after this, don't worry. And all those who have joined the class just now, warm welcome to the class, dear. And yes guys, if you have not liked the video, do that, share it, subscribe button if you are new to the channel, press the bell icon also, itna sara kuch kar lo. And yes, after that, just all your eyes on the screen. Now guys, the second one is on the basis of difference in magnetic property, we have electromagnetic separation. On the basis of difference in solubility, wetting property, whether they are wet by just oil or they are just wet by water, they are further divided or given as Froth flotation. The method on that basis, the famous one is froth flotation, guys. Okay. So under that, gravity separation, electromagnetic separation, and froth flotation are the most used one of the ore known to us so far. These are the major or most commonly used method. Okay, guys. After that, you got here. Say after concentration of ore, say you got this. What? और यहाँ पे आपको और मिल गया बट रिमेंबर गाइस दिस और मे नॉट बी 100% प्योर थोड़ा बहुत impurity will be there at this stage as well. थोड़ा बहुत impurity will be there at this stage as well. All your eyes on the screen now, guys. What will you observe here now that you need to convert them further. These ores are, most of the ores are like these ores might be in different form. On the basis of that, first of all, we'll convert this ore into oxide. We want all the ore in oxide form, beta, because I told you, in as long as we look for metallurgy, we always look for what, guys? Yes, we look for those process which are extremely economical, convenient. Okay. So looking that, yes, you have to look for the form of the ore also. So out of carbonate, sulfate, or sulfide, or different form of ores, you'll find that oxide ores are, yes, oxide ores are very convenient. I'm repeating, oxide ores are very convenient and yet affordable as well in order to reduce it. So we prefer, if different form of ores are there, first we prefer to convert them into oxide ore, guys. I'm just giving you a flow chart first. पहले सिर्फ ट्रेलर दिखा रहे हैं, पिक्चर अभी बाकी है, don't worry. So guys, this oxide ore can be converted if it is sulfide ore. How will you convert a sulfide ore? I'm repeating. How will you convert a sulfide ore into oxide ore? The method used for the same is called as roasting. Now, what is roasting? You must have heard, while moving to a restaurant or in your daily life, roasted this, roasted that. What is that? That particular thing is well heated in open air. That is actually roast. That is actually the meaning of roasting, guys. Okay, so here sulfide ore are well heated in presence of oxygen, therefore this terminology is given to them, that is roasting. I hope it is clear. That is roasting, guys. Okay, we'll be clearing all what else happens during this later. Don't worry. Abhi just a flow chart, an idea, casting of metallurgy is going on now. Now, guys, carbonate ore. Again, they are very difficult. I mean, lot of steps are required to convert them into their respective metal. So what do we prefer in order to make the process easier and economical as well? What do? We convert them. We prefer to convert them first of all into oxide, because it is well known that in order to extract a metal from its oxide ore, lot like less money is required. The process known so far are convenient. Okay, guys. So carbonate ore, the process of conversion here is called as calcination. I'm repeating, the method is called as, guys, calcination. C for carbonate, C for calcination. Here the particular ore is heated in absence of air. Remember, guys, here it is, the ore is heated in absence of air. Remember, here in during roasting, lot of air was there, so it is just opposite to that. Here, absence of air is required. Okay, guys. So either by calcination or by roasting, you are able to convert the particular ore into which form? Yes, oxide form, guys. Now, by the time, yes, maza aa raha hai sabko? That's really nice of you guys. By the time I'm erasing the screen, you please like the video if you have not done so. Share the video if you have not done so. And yes, if you are watching this video for the first time, please subscribe it. And don't forget to press the bell icon as well, guys, in order to have what? Yes, in order to have further notification, isn't it? Now, guys, all of you just have a look at the screen. So, what do have we got? Now, let us start from here. We got metal oxide now. हमें metal oxide मिल गया. In the previous step only we have seen हमें metal oxide मिल गया. Now, these metal oxide has to undergo reduction. Remember, guys, but ye reduction will be done for. I told you in the very beginning that if you compare all metal with respect to the reactivity series, suppose this is the reactivity series, guys. Now, these are most reactive element. These are moderate reactive one. And yes, guys, these are least reactive here. So what you'll be finding here that whether they are most reactive, if they are most reactive, guys, how the reduction is to be done? Yes, the reduction is to be done by electrolysis only. Why? Why electricity? Because no better reducing agent available to reduce them so far by heating. Okay, guys. For example, if you talk about NaCl, if you want to take out sodium, if you want to extract sodium out of NaCl, sodium is very, very extremely reducing itself in nature. It is very, very good reducing agent, guys. It reduces all those which comes to it, isn't it? Most of them are getting reduced by the sodium. So there is no better reducing agent available to sodium, isn't it? So that it can be reduced by heating it with that particular reducing agent. Remember, that is the reason we always prefer to have electrolysis of the molten form of those particular ores. For example, if we talk how to get NaCl, you know how to get sodium out of NaCl, what do? We simply take melt NaCl, molten NaCl, melt of it, and just this is electrolyzed. I'm repeating, this is electrolyzed. And how the process is done under Dow's process, if you really want to watch, please watch my S block element. Description for the same, a link for the same is given, well described and given in the description box. You can go over there, watch all my videos, but not now, after, yes, after this particular one. Now, guys, all your eyes on the screen. Okay, मजा आ रहा है. Thank you, beta. Thank you so much, beta. Now look at the screen. So NaCl, guys, this is what? Molten NaCl. Most reactive and they'll be reduced by electrolysis only. And if, guys, if moderate reactive, if we talk about how to obtain a metal from, yes, the ores, if the metal coming under moderately reactive category, here, guys, you do what? You just heat them with reducing agent. I'm repeating, you heat them or you treat them with reducing agent because they are moderately reactive. So there are many more elements, many more substances which are present as reducing agent and which have a capacity to reduce them, guys. Okay, and such a step is called as smelting. I'm repeating, such a step is called as smelting, guys. Okay, and yes, guys, at the same time, many of them are least reactive. I'm repeating, many of them are least reactive. So if that will also depend what to go for and what not. For example, if it is HGO, I'm repeating, if it is HGO, because see, Hg is found in HGS. Okay, Cinebar, right, guys? HGS is what? HGS is what? Cinebar, cinema, cinebar, cinemar, cinema, ma से mercury, mercury का और है cinebar. Okay, guys, look at the scheme now. So this HGS on roasting converts into HGO. Now this HGO is extremely unstable at higher temperature. For this, I will be explaining you why they are unstable, which all oxide ore are unstable at particular temperature, which all are stable under Ellingham diagram. Remember, under Ellingham diagram. Don't worry, I'll be taking Ellingham diagram all separately. Don't worry, will be coming. You'll be getting a video separately on Allingham diagram and its application, guys. So look at the screen now. HGO. This is extremely unstable at higher temperature, guys. extremely unstable at higher temperature. So when you heat this simply undergo decomposition as this, guys. Hope it is clear. If we talk about least reactive element, so mercury is also a least reactive one. At the same time, gold are there. At the same time, gold are there, silver are there. Yes, silver, gold, platinum are there. So what will happen? You'll be finding that platinum and most of the gold are, you know, you need not to go for this reduction step. You need not to, because already they are in what, guys? Elemental form. I'm repeating, they're already in their elemental form. जब elemental form में तो क्यों काहे का reduction for NaCl? Because here you can see why NaCl reduction is required, because here it is in plus form, and when you get NaCl in elemental form, the oxidation state is zero. Therefore for such element, reduction process is required, guys. But already those which are in elemental form, there is no reduction step required at all. There is no reduction required at all. They're already in their reduced form. What you all need to do is you just remove those impurities they are present with. I'm repeating, you just need to remove the impurities they are present along with. I hope it is clear, guys. Now, the reduction, if you look for reduction, it is very clear. If it is most reactive, we should go ahead with electrolytic reduction. If they are moderate reactive, we go ahead with smelting. If they are least reactive, either by heating, which is also called as self-reduction. Okay, and many of them are already in their elemental form. They need not to be further reduced. They're already in their reduced form. I hope it is clear, guys. And yes, some of the reduction are done by displacement reaction also. Under this moderate reacting, either go for reducing agent or go for, guys, or I'm repeating, or you can go for what pen I should take. Yes, we should take the black one. Okay, where were we? Yeah, we were here. Okay, that is removed. No problem. No problem. So, guys, for moderately, if elements are moderately reactive, either we go for with what? Smelting. That is, they can be either heated or treated with a proper reducing agent, or that reduction can be done by taking agents like, by the process called as displacement reaction. Or you can treat them with hydrogen, because addition of hydrogen is what? Yes, reduction. Okay, guys, I hope this is clear. Now, after this reduction is all done, after reduction, you got the element or you got the metal in which form? Yes, elemental form. But still it is associated with a lot of unwanted, yes, substance which is called as, yes, impurities, guys. We call them as impurities. Is this clear? So here we need to remove this impurity. You got the metal already here, guys. And in order to remove the metal so that we get pure metal, we call this step as refining. We call this step as refining, guys. Is it clear? In order to remove all the impurities, the process which the particular impure metal undergo, we collectively or majorly or just under one heading is given to this is refining. Refine बोलते हैं ना, refined oil, सारी impurities निकली हुई है. Something which is very very fine is actually what? Refine, pure form. In chemistry if you talk about refine मतलब pure elemental form. हमें सिर्फ और सिर्फ वही metal मिलेगा. I'm repeating, refine matlab you'll get the metal in its purest form. And again, guys, what all type of methods are here you'll be finding? On the basis of difference in their properties. These properties may be what? Many of the physical properties, some of the chemical properties. So on the basis of difference in properties of element and impurities, there are so many methods used so far under refining. For example, the first one is, yes guys, liquefaction. Liquefaction matlab kya? Liquefy. That is straight away related to what? Melting. I'm repeating, it is straight away related to melting. So the method which is based on difference in melting point of the ore as well as the impurity is called as liquefaction. So one method is liquefaction. We are going to study in detail, don't worry. So the first method under that is liquefaction. Then the second one is distillation. You guys knows that distillation is related to what? Yes, distill over, vaporize karna. That is related to what? Boiling point. Yes. So distillation method is used on the basis of difference in boiling point of the element and the impurities. Then guys, after distillation, we'll be finding cupellation. Again, on the basis of, relative reactivity towards air. Yes, cupellation is there. Then on the basis of requirement, like whether you need the particular element in a very very pure state or not, the method is zone refining. This is going to give you the element in very very purest form. Zone wise refining kara jata hai. Chota chota zone of the metal is taken and refine it properly in a gradual manner, guys. Then yes, electro refining. Yes, this is electrometallurgy, of course. What is electrometallurgy? Then, guys, vapor phase refining. There are certain compounds which are in particular, form at vapor state are unstable, and as soon as they convert into their vapor state, they just undergo decomposition, and that is the reason we call them as vapor phase refining, or simply a very popular method that is called as amalgamation, guys. Any metal alloyed with mercury is called as amalgamation. I'm repeating, any metal alloyed with mercury is called as amalgam. Yes, that alloy is used to make to either to increase the, what to say, increase the property of melting or decrease the property of reactivity. So that is the other. There are so many purpose in order to which, in order to have all those, like we make alloys. So one is amalgamation. We alloy a particular metal in order to, yes, either transport it or to decrease the reactivity or to decrease the melting point or to have it in a liquid form, flowy form. So amalgamation. So all these are different forms on the basis of which, yes, on the basis of difference in physical or chemical properties of element and the impurities present along with the metal are so called, so given refining methods, guys. First one, I am repeating, liquefaction, then distillation, then cupellation, then zone refining, then electro refining, vapor refining, and amalgamation. So this is just a flow chart of metallurgy. Okay, guys, if you are, no doubt in all these coming lectures of metallurgy, I'll be definitely teaching you metallurgy in a very detailed way. Don't worry, as if you are sitting in a classroom, guys. Okay, don't worry, trust me, if you watch this video of mine, you won't feel anything left out here. And yes, this first video, this lecture one under metallurgy, you can have a quick revision. You just download it and have a quick revision whenever you will be facing a day before the exam. Then also this will be helping you, don't worry. Okay, guys, so थोड़ा आगे बढ़ते हैं अपन. Now, after this, we have seen that we got the pure metal, isn't it? So, right from the, mining of the ore from earth crust to getting the pure metal in front of us, all the steps which are involved or discussed so far, collectively called as metallurgy. At the same time, you should remember all the steps should be economical. They should be, yes, first one, they should be economical, and they should be at the same time convenient to perform as well. That is, they should be convenient as well, guys. So, under that, let us start the concentration of ore. Okay, we'll be starting the very first method under this is, yes, guys, we'll be doing what? We'll be doing the difference, we'll be using the difference in physical properties. Difference in physical properties of, yes, ore and gangue, guys. Okay, guys, And remember, this first lecture is required to be watched very, very careful leave, because then only you will feel as if yes, you are in the world of mines, you are under mines जहाँ पे मेटलर्जिकल ऑपरेशंस हो रहे हैं, तब आप इसको एक्चुअली कर पाओगे बेटा. दैट इज द रीजन आई एक्सप्लेन्ड इट इन अ डिटेल्ड वे, सो दैट यू एक्चुअली फील व्हाट मेटलर्जी इज. और जब हम सारे स्टेप्स करेंगे ना, ऑल रिडक्शन एंड ऑल, you will have a feel, yes, you will have a kind of like you are watching all these things happening in front of you. You'll have that type of feel. So you all guys should pay full attention on the screen, okay guys? Now concentration of ore, difference in it is basically, let us see all the methods which are based on difference in physical properties of ore and gangue. Under that, the one which is based on difference in density, I'm repeating, the one which is based on difference in density is hydraulic washing, guys. Hydraulic washing. The second one is based on wetting properties. Okay, guys. And for this, we'll be doing froth flotation. Okay, guys. Now coming to the same, third one we'll be doing, which is based on difference in magnetic properties. I hope this is clear. Now let us study them in detail now. The first one under this on your screen is hydraulic washing or gravity separation, which is also called as, guys, levitation method. What do we call this? Levitation method. In this, you know that this is based on difference in density, guys. So obviously the one has to be lighter, the other one has to be heavier, guys. Okay. So the here we, what do we separate basically? We separate Yes, guys, we basically, what do? We separate the lighter impurities, like whether you talk about siliceous impurities or alluvial one. Okay, they are actually lighter, and the ore are heavier here, guys. For example, SnO2, if we talk about hematite, okay, or FeCr 2O4. So these type of ores are heavier, guys. They are always separated from the lighter impurities using this gravity separation method. Now let me tell you how it is done. See, the powdered form of ore and gangue are drop down through this hop. This particular structure is called as hop, guys. From it, the powdered form is just drop down, and just perpendicular to it, this particular is coming from this side, and just at particular to this stream of water, guys, is coming through this stream, this tap, isn't it? And yes, with the help of that stream of water, it is obviously because there is an inclined plane. Always remember, all these things are happening on an inclined plane or a sloping plane, which is, yes, which is having grooves here. They're having grooves like this inclined plane is having grooves. So what happens, guys, when you pour down this powdered ore and the gangue, which is containing gangue with it, so they are coming this way, and just perpendicular to that water, a stream of water is coming. So what happened, all the lighter particles, I'm repeating, all the lighter particles is taken away with the stream of water like this and collected somewhere here. So here you can see gangue with water, hydraulic washing of ore. This particular tells you about hydraulic washing of ore. This is also called as will plate table. Table with a groove is also called as, guys, will plate table here. Okay. Okay, guys, is this clear? Now what happens? All the heavier ores, I'm repeating, all the heavier ores are collected here, guys, somewhere here in the grooves. You can say all those heavier ores are entangled in these grooves. And the lighter impurities, guys, are washed away with They are washed away with water. Is this clear, guys? Now there is one more method, I mean one more design, given proposed design, which have been used so far, is this on the screen. So what is done here? Powdered ore along with the gang is dropped down from top like this, and from bottom, from bottom stream of water is, you know entering into this, like. And here from top side, powdered form of ore and gang is coming down. From this side, stream of water with a force is going up. So what happened? Somewhere here where there is an outlet, the lighter impure, whatever the lighter particles, they just get washed away. They just go through this outlet with water. And all the heavier one are occupied here, guys. They get suspended here. Let me take the pen first of all. They all get suspended somewhere here. यहाँ पे all the heavier one get suspended here, and this is how gradually they get collected over here. Dhire dhire all, just start getting collected. And yes, we call them as concentrated ore. There is an outlet here, very well you can see. From there it can be separated out. Okay, and in these case, these Wilfley tables are able to be detached time to time, or just they are just skimmed off, sorry, scratched out from those grooves. And this is how you get the ore in a very very concentrated way. Why the term concentration is given to all these methods, because these are not, you don't get the ore in pure form. They won't always be 100% ore. For example, suppose you are getting ore and gan. Suppose what happened, this, suppose the mixture of that constitute, suppose this is 60% and this is 40%. Okay, after this what will happen? This will be, yes, the ore will be, the percentage will be somewhat 85 or something, and impurity may be right from 15, it may be 5%, but बहुत कम तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं होगा. Okay, guys. So impurity, these gang are always going to remain there. And remember, the percentage has increased by taking away the gang. You have not added ore to that. Ore तो जितने थे पहले उतने ही हैं. हो सकता कुछ और बर्बाद भी हो गए हों. Might have, here flown away with the stream of water if the particle size is very very smaller. Then that may also happen. Therefore this is called as concentrated. You have just concentrated. You brought the ore particles closer. You more, just that is the meaning of concentration here, guys. Welcome to the class, Sairam. Sabarish, welcome to the class, beta. Now, guys, the next one on your screen is electromagnetic separation. I'm repeating. Next one on the screen is electromagnetic separation. Okay, but before, guys, come on, look at this. Before we do this, let us see what is electromagnetic separation. First of all, what is the use of it? See, first of all, this is based on the property like ore and gang, for example. So any one should be, first of all, any one should be magnetic. Generally it happens that ores are magnetic, but there it may happen that some of the time gan might be magnetic and ore might not be magnetic. So there this process of separation is used. Or you can use this for using mixture of such ore where one ore is magnetic and the other one is not magnetic. In all that cases you can use this electromagnetic separation method, guys. So how it is done? First of all, let me take you to the system. This you can see, this is actually the conveyor belt. I'm repeating, this is, guys, actually the conveyor belt, which is generally made up of polystyrenic substance, leather, or sometime brass, or something kind of metal can also be used here. That, and these are the two rollers. I'm repeating, these are the two rollers, where this is electromagnetic roller and this is a simple roller, guys. This is just simple one. Okay, this keeps on moving, guys, like this. Okay, when this moves, this conveyor belt also moves Okay. And yes, what is done? A finely powdered of ore. And of course, gang has to be there. Yes, is poured in this way from this side. And this powder will keep moving in this direction, guys. Because the conveyor belt is moving like this. Can you see that is moving? And remember the one which is magnetic, I'm repeating, the one which is magnetic will be stuck to this conveyor belt till here, because this particular roller is electromagnetic. I'm repeating, this particular roller is electromagnetic. So till here it won't leave this belt, but after that, as this keep on moving here, this has to fall down, because the roller is electromagnetic roller is only till here. And the guys which the one which are not magnetic in nature, due to inertia, yes, the ability to be in a state of motion, I'm repeating, the ability to be in a state of motion. So, due to inertia, they will just want to be in a state of motion, and that is the reason they will fall somewhere away from the roller here. So, you can see very clearly that the non magnetic particle will be collected over here, and the magnetic one will be collected over here, guys. Remember, this has to be, see, this electromagnetic roller should be much away from where you are introducing the mixture of gang and ore. If you don't do that, you know what will happen? Suppose this is the conveyor belt and this one is the electromagnetic roller, and you are just introducing the mixture, that will stuck somewhere over here, and gradually the conveyor belt, yes, may not easily move. Okay, and you may have to stop the method after that, you may have to stop the process after that. Okay guys, I hope it is clear. Now let us see the examples. I'm repeating, let us see the examples for which it is used. This is used to, concentrate chromite ore. I'm repeating, this is used to concentrate the chromite ore, which is FeO.Cr2O3 from, yes, from what? From what type of gang? Yes, from siliceous impurities. Because the siliceous impurities are not magnetic, whereas this chromite ore are very much magnetic in nature, guys. So this is how they are better concentrated by this method, guys. Another magnetic ore is wolframite, guys. Wolframite is what? Wolframite is Fe. These examples are asked, guys. Mostly these examples are asked. Always remember, wolframite is this. So wolframite is, separated from the siliceous impurities, that sand particles and all, by this method of electromagnetic separation, because this wolframite ore of iron are magnetic in nature. I'm repeating, this wolframite ores are magnetic in nature. So what you all guys all have to do this, first of all, in all these processes, you should remember what is actually, yes, question are asked this way. What is the principle? I'm repeating, what is the principle of the method? I mean, process of the method, how it is done, then uses, which all ores are actually separated by that. So whenever you study this method, you should not forget to study them under these three headings, because questions, basically the questions are either asked about the principle. Okay, explain what is the, which of the following explain the principle for electromagnetic separation, suppose, or yes, what is the process under that. This process will be basically will be a part of board exam only. But yes, the, in the form of statement, which of the following process is true for this or false for that, that way it can be asked in NEET in MCQ, don't worry. So be prepared, guys. And last one is the uses, that which one of the following are concentrated by, yes, electromagnetic separation method. So this is how you should prepare these things under, yes, under different heading. Whenever I told you na, you should have a proper strategy, a proper methodology, how to study a particular topic in order to attempt the question positively, in order to score full question, full marks out of that particular question. Okay guys, so these are the strategies which you should follow. Okay, I hope it is getting here. Now the next one is guys, froth flotation process. I'm repeating, froth froth flotation process, guys. Okay, that's really nice of you, beta. Thank you so much for the compliment. Thank you. That's really great of you guys. Now all your eyes on the screen, guys. This is froth flotation process. First of all, what is the principle of this process? It is based on, yes, it is based on differential, or you can say different wetting properties of ore and gangue. So here you use wetting है तो solvent की बात आएगी. So here we use oil and water, guys. Remember what do we use? We use oil and water. I'm repeating. Here we use oil and water, guys. So this oil and water, oil is going to wet ores. How to remember? O for ores and O for oil. So ores are going to be wet by oil, and yes, the gangue are going to wet by water. Ores are going to wet by oil and gangs are going to wet by water. I hope it is clear, guys. That's very nice. If it is clear, फटाफट से थम दे दो. So nice of you. Very good. बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है बेटा आप लोगों का प्यार देखकर. Thank you guys. Look at the screen now. So what is done here? What is the principle? It is based on difference in wetting properties. Ores are wet by oil and gangs are wet by water, guys. It is clear. Now second heading, the principle is done. Second one is the process. You know what is done here? See, there are tank like this to which there is an outlet here. And yes, this is further attached to arrangement like this. There is a, there is a hollow baffle, guys. I'm repeating, this particular one is a hollow baffle. ये baffle है, which has pores like this, and yes, it is able to rotate. It is hollow, so into that you supply, yes, compressed air, guys. Compressed air is supplied into it. Okay, that goes because this side it is closed, so the air has to go downward, air go downward, and through these pores the air comes out with a lot of pressure. I'm repeating, through the pores here air comes out with lot of pressure, which yes creates lot of agitation. Agitation matlab kya? Halchal. Lot of agitation happens over there, guys. Okay, now what is done here? Water is taken, oil is taken. Okay, water is taken, oil is taken, which is called as frother. That is actually, this oil is going to dissolve what is going to wet what? Ore. And yes, oil are lighter than water. Out of oil and water, which is lighter? This is heavier. Therefore guys, always remember, if water and oil are there, oil will go and take up the top position because they are lighter. They can float on the surface of water. I hope it is clear. Okay, so that is another benefit of taking oil here. First of all, it is going to wet the ore particles, and second, as oil floats on water, because it being lighter, it just tries to have an uppermost layer over water. Third thing, here you will be using collectors also, which are just these collectors. Suppose this is the ore. This is the ore. Okay, it is well wetted by the oil, and such, many layers or oil droplets are there which are having the ores in between them, that is wet. So what will happen, guys? These collectors, so these oil are basically what, guys? These are frother. These collectors will do what, they will make a hydrophobic layer over it, so that to stabilize these froth. Because if you might have made the milkshake yourself, you might have seen that whenever you are going to pour the milkshake, it is the top layer is with a lot of froth, and those froth keep settling down time to time, फटाफट पुचकते जाते हैं वो bubbles जो बनते हैं. Same thing happens over here also. Those oil froth na, they just अगर उनके, if we don't use collector to them, those froth are going to settle down. So in order to stabilize those froth, collectors are used. I'm repeating, in order to stabilize those froth, collectors are used. These collectors actually make a hydrophobic layer outside the oil containing ore, and due to which the froth cannot settle down. The froth remain over there in a very well stabilized form. I hope it is clear. Now, guys, these are the role of froth and collector. So you can say them. Yes, we do use stabilizer also in order to stabilize them. So frother, collector, stabilizer are all there into the picture now. And after that, you got all the ore somewhere here in the form of froth. In fact, most of the ore is in the top layer as froth. As the froth layer comes here, it starts gradually, dropping down somewhere here, where these froth containing ores are collected here, guys. I hope it is clear. So this is how the froth flotation process work. Okay, guys. So this becomes faster when compressed air is passed through it. See, when you rotate it, and again when compressed air is coming out here, lot of vegetation will be there, and that will make the process of frothing faster. Lot of froth formation will take faster, guys. And yes, whatever you want to introduce to this is called as, there is an inlet which is called as feed. Yes, you want to introduce this, so water, oil, or you do, or the collectors or the frothers or the stabilizer, you do that by this feed. So a lot of bubbles will be inside that also, and of course every time this compressed air are going to bring this bubble top over the layer of water containing, yes, containing gang. And that this particular one which is containing gang will somewhere settle down due to their weight here, and this is the outlet for that. These containing gang is actually called as slurry. So through here the slurry can be taken out of this tank, guys. I hope it is clear. Now let us see the role of frother, collector, stabilizer here. So these froth guys, frother, you know what these frother do? They are basically what? Yes, they are basically simple oil like pine oil, castor oil. सस्ता oil होना चाहिए, महंगा oil ले लोगे तो again it will go against the definition of metallurgy. So we have to choose such oil which should be able to wet the ore firstly properly. At the same time, they should be economical. So one such oil is pine oil, camphor oil. So many other oil are also there. Now let us look what are the substances which are used as stabilizer. They can either be cresol or yes, aniline. They are acting as stabilizer. They make a coating over what, guys? They make a coating over the, yes, over the oil droplets containing the ore. Now, guys, what are the collectors? What is this collector? They are basically potassium, ethyl, xanthate, or instead of potassium you can take, एक ही बात है, sodium ethyl xanthate also. They are actually used as collector. They get do they what do they do, you know, they get attached with the particles of sulfide ore and just make them water repellent, guys. I'm repeating, they make them water repellent. And these stabilizer, what do they do? Yes, they actually add it to the froth so that the froth can last longer, guys. So I hope the role of frother, stabilizer, and collector is clear. It is asked that which of the following act as frother, which of the following act as stabilizer, or which of the following act as collector, guys. These are basically, you will find them under, you know, surface chemistry, that these actually help them to be in a size of colloidal, be in a size of colloidal particles, guys. And that is the reason they are much stable and keep floating over the surface. Okay, guys. Now, something very new has been given here, which we have not discussed so far. What is that, guys? Activating and depressing agent. Let me explain you. This is very important, guys. Question. Actually, see, these frother stabilizer, you must have studied this for flotation, explain karo process and all. This you must have studied in class 10 also. So questions are not asked on the process. Explain froth flotation. Such type of questions won't be asked in board exams, especially for this froth flotation and all. But yes, these examples will be asked, and most importantly, at the from point and need point of view, this is very important, guys. So all your eyes on the screen. What are activating or depressing agents? Let me tell you what it is. Activating, activate कर देगा, depressing, depress कर देगा. For example, if we talk about PBS, see, PBS is generally happens to be present wherever PBS is present in the earth crust. It happens that it has got a lot of zinc sulfide also in it. Whenever you just mine it out, you get PBS as well as zinc sulfide both. Okay, I'm repeating, most and somewhere you may be finding FeS2 as well. So what is done? Everything is common, as we have seen in froth flotation process. So everything is common. We add, you know, frother, we add collector, we add stabilizer, but along with that, we add one more thing, guys. And what is that? Here we add depressant. In this case, we add depressant. That is called as, guys, depressant or depressing agent. NaCN or sodium carbonate we use. So it is there. So what actually happened, you all know that this is a very strong ligand, and out of them zinc has a very strong tendency to form complex, soluble complex in fact. So what happens, this aqueous NaCN and ZnS make a soluble complex with formula like this. This is sodium tetracyanozincate 2. This is very soluble, guys. This is soluble complex. So what will happen? Now zinc sulfide is no longer there. Zinc sulfide is no longer there to be wetted by the oil. So what will happen? Only this PBS will be wetted by the oil, or FeS2 can be suppressed by adding some acid to this. Okay. So only PBS is exposed to oil to be wetted by that. Therefore, as these zinc sulfide or FeS2 are not shown to oil, or they are simply depressed. Therefore, these agents are called as depressing agent. I hope it is clear. And once all the PBS is taken out, I'm repeating, once all the PBS is taken out, the soluble complex, guys, this soluble complex is treated with copper sulfate, and then this gives you zinc back. And come on, go ahead with the process of froth flotation now. And this is how depressing agent work here. NaCN is the depressing agent, or this one is the depressing agent, whereas copper sulfate solution is acting as activating agent. I'm repeating, this is acting as activating agent, guys. So this is all for now in lecture 1 of metallurgy. So many tricks, lot many processes, lot many flow charts will further keep coming in the next lecture of metallurgy. In order to watch that without any fail, guys, you know what you have to do? Yes, you have to press this bell icon. Remember, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe it the channel, okay guys. And yes, if you like the video, fatafat se like daba do. And if you have not shared it, do that faster. And yes, whenever you are going to take a subscription, don't forget this referral code of mine, which is very very easy to remember. Simply SE10, guys. So all thanks from my side to you all guys for watching it. But yes, remember, you'll be benefited only when, I'm repeating, you'll be benefited only when you watch this video with all your pen and copy in your hand, no one around you except the screen and yes, my voice and me, okay? And your all concentration, all your eyes on the screen, then only you'll be benefited out of it. Okay, bye. Bye bye, guys. Thanks for watching now.